What's up, guys? It's your boy Scion, and I'm back. And what you're looking at right now is the MMO Show. Now, for those of you who are new to the MMO Show, every week I am going to be talking about news on Friday about MMO, and just have some fun and give you random topics and random news. Now, this week is going to be the first time that I'm going to actually be doing the news in the topics, and it's going to probably be like that from now on. I'm going to try to truncate everything and keep it relatively short and sweet, maybe around like 10 minutes. So we're going to get right into it. Now, this week Arcade has come out with their update 2.5, build 8.2. It's their February update, and it did a lot of good things. And I'm actually going to come online to Arcade, which I have not done in 4 months. I want to continue my character, get up to max, see what I can do about builds and making build videos, because I did like Arcades for the builds. I don't like what Treon did with XL Games as far as the policy, and that's neither here nor there. I can't do anything about it. Nobody can do anything about it, but I can have fun and do videos within the things that I can have fun in, and I'm going to do those videos and just leave it at that. That's pretty much what I'm going to do. So moving forward, we have the War of Genesis Part 4, which this game I'm looking forward to. Right now it's in Japan. It's going into open beta finally, and we're gonna see some nice gameplay. I'm gonna get in there. I'm definitely in there. Don't worry about it. You're gonna see this game. I'm gonna be trying it out, and we're gonna have some fun with it. It's one of those games that have team gameplay as well as being like MMO slash RPG, not MMORPG. It's like MMO and then RPG on top of that, kind of like a little bit Final Fantasy. So we're gonna see. Black Desert, I want to ask you guys something. Now that it's coming, and I believe this might be the last day coming up right here that you can actually choose which pack you're gonna get. I have a question. If you did get a pack, which one did you get? Because I kind of dislike the fact that the most expensive pack gets to go ahead of everybody. I think they all should be at the same time. I don't think that should have been like a thing. Like the most expensive pack is like the 28th, and then the next one is the 29th, and then the next one after that is like the 1st, and then the game starts like the 2nd or the 3rd or something like that. I think that's a bunch of BS. But still like the game, I'm still gonna play, but like they got a few things that it's not even like pay to win. It's just like pay to be annoying. Is it just me? Yeah, I'm just saying. Anyway, Blade and Soul next week, March 2nd. The Warlock is going to be coming out, and I'm in Blade and Soul right now, and now I'm starting to play heavily now. Like I'm leveling faster. I'm going to be streaming. You probably already gonna have seen me stream already with my Force Master. Force Master's beast. I don't care what nobody say. I'm going to be like, yeah, good luck. It's totally over after this point. But yeah, I'm gonna try out the Warlock. Maybe I'll make the Warlock a male class, because I already got a female. There's no reason for me to have a second female running around. I'm not gonna make it Scion Storm, because I'm still, the jury's out on what I want to make my my Scion actual name. So we'll see. Asta Online is coming OBT on the 2nd. Now Asta kind of annoys me a little bit, because you flag when you do videos with Asta. And I'm like, freaking why? I didn't even flag when it was Korean. So why the hell is it flag American? Like how the hell? Like I'm just looking like with my head tilted to the side, like what the hell is wrong with you people? Why is this game flagging? And I have concerns about Asta, because I think Asta's a little too old now, considering the last 4 games that I just mentioned that all are graphically stronger than this, all have better overall things in them than this, and then you have Asta, which is still a decent game, but it would have been like a super decent game 4 or 5 years ago, not now. Now it's kind of like it's coming out ancient, and it's like you kind of got to be into Asta already. I can't see this lasting that long, to be honest with you guys. It's like I said, it's a good game. It kind of reminds me a little bit of Echo of Soul. Like it seemed like Echo of Soul was a little bit too late too. So yeah. So let's go into the topic. My topic for this week is the bots epidemic. Now, I want to start off by telling you guys why bots happen. Number one, bots, you need to have an understanding of why they're still around and why they happen in gaming. One is that human nature by rights is greedy. So when you have a way to actually get something and you can spend money on it and not spend time on it, people are going to do that regardless. There's just no way you're going to stop that human nature. There's no way you're going to stop the drive to get ahead, or the drive to feel superior to somebody else. Now, with that said, what happens is these companies, which are usually Asian companies, I'm sorry, Asian people, but it is, and I'm part Asian, so you just gotta get over it. That's like they're saying black people only like to play games with guns. That's not true because I'm an MMO player. I don't even like gun games that much, even though I play Warframe. But it's just a stereotype that is. Now, unfortunately, it happens because these companies know that there's a big market in it. It's like $1 billion market in gold farming. So it's almost impossible to keep these people out of games because even if you ban 1,000 of them, they got so much money that they can make 1,000 more accounts. So next up, how do you combat bots and bot companies? Me personally, if I was a company, there's a few things which I'm gonna talk about with number 4 that companies do. What you can do is you can make it uncomfortable for a bot company to sit in your game. And what I mean by that is you go after bots that amass money. If you keep nailing a supplier's money stash, it becomes harder and harder for them to supply. So they get to the point where they can't outrun the supply and make gold cheaper in game, where a person feels the need that they need to buy. If they can't do that and they have to put like say if something is 100 gold and it costs you like $50 to get 100 gold, but you can easily go out and do a quest and get that like in no time at all, then you're putting pressure on the gold companies to either figure out a way to play the game properly and get by, or just not do it at all. And then that certain games don't get hit as hard as other games is because that's happening. The company is making it harder on the gold sellers. Now, there's some companies that just don't do that. They just keep trying to delete them and do whatever and stuff like that. That's not going to stop a gold company, to be honest with you. That's not going to stop gold farmers. You need to hit them where it hurts. You need to hit their supplies. You need to constantly hit their supplies so they don't feel safe. They don't they start showing them they start trading a lot and getting picked up in algorithms and getting knocked off one by one. That's what needs to happen when it comes to bots. So you gotta ask yourself, why do they still exist? Let's be real. If even though you don't like them, you hate them, they mess up your game, they make the population feel uncomfortable, they're annoying, they spam, they do all these types of different things and throw off your whole. They mess up games in general. Sometimes they kill games. It's rare, but they do sometimes kill games. They still exist because these are actually people, and we would think that they're stealing accounts, which they do steal accounts, but they actually don't do that a lot. They actually buy these accounts. So when you have a company that comes in and can buy literally thousands of accounts and then turn around, you see that's another thing where it comes in nailing their investment. When you start to nail their accounts like that a lot, they start to lose investment and they start to lose interest in your game and stop having gold farmers in the game. But the reason why they still exist is because they're still making companies money. You think Blizzard doesn't know out of that 8 or 9 million subs, or maybe 7 or something like that, that probably 500,000 is gold farmers? I'm pretty sure it might be even higher number than that. But can you imagine 500,000 subs? There's 500,000 subs. Now times that by 15. Now if you really go hard killing them, you lose a lot of money. Now think about that in a smaller company. That's why they don't try that. They try, but they don't try that hard to kill it, because that's a lot of money lost if you really do eradicate the gold farmers. So we always say, well, why the hell gold farmers still exist? It's because they still actually do pay. And it's kind of like a very dark area that companies don't want to talk about, but it exists. Now, what is funny, number 4, is there's some companies that really do try. And another, I'm very hard on Blizzard, but Blizzard tries. Blizzard actually has a team, and Blizzard actually has GMs who go out and look for bots or look for farmers, and you see them, you'll see them live, and they'll just appear, and they're like, hey, that's a bot, dead. Same thing with Elder Scrolls. They have somebody who actually comes out. If you guys remember Anarchy Online, there used to be a GM, and it was the most awesome thing I ever seen in my life. There was a GM that used to go out physically and then make a spectacle of banning people. If you guys remember City of Heroes, they had a guy called Banhammer, a hero who used to come out and make a spectacle of just killing bots. It was awesome. They stripped the bot naked and then assassinate him. Like that was awesome. That's how you that's how you do it. I don't even know what else to say. That's how you put fear. That's how you say, look, you want to be in my game, you have to deal with me. Every company should have somebody who runs around like a super GM who just wipes people the fuck out if they're doing stuff like that. Like, don't complain. Don't be like, oh, I was just, I bought like 5. No, you cheated. Delete. And everybody's gonna laugh at you. That's how that shit roll. 5. Will bots ever be stopped? No. No. It's not gonna ever happen. We're gonna see bots forever. There's never gonna be a point where they're not gonna be in any game. They're in Blade and Soul right now, going nuts. They were in freaking closed beta of Black Desert. Like, I was like, why are you selling anything? Nothing counts. I'm like looking at this bot, and I followed him. I was like, dude, this doesn't count. And it was an actual person there because they were trying to get away from me. It wasn't an algorithm or nothing like that. I'm like, none of this counts. Like, you're a dumbass. Like, I was really harassing them. I was like, I know you can read English right now. I don't care if you are a China man. You can read English right now, and you're a dumbass because none of this counts. You're not good. You're not making any money. Like, all that right there that you pick up, it's gonna be deleted tomorrow. How do you feel right now? Like, tell your boss he's a dumbass too. And like, the guy eventually just logged out because I followed him freaking everywhere. It was hilarious. I was like, I'm gonna make sure that wherever you are in the world, you are going to feel stupid because like there's no reason for you to be sitting here spamming and saying, hey, like, and you know what? That's another thing. I'm gonna wrap this up because I want to talk too long. That is another thing, man. They will come into closed betas where they know it doesn't count and still spam that and try to get people to buy stuff. They're trying to rip you off. So you got to be careful. I know there's some of you out there who are guilty of doing it. Don't act like you never bought nothing off a bot before or something like that. Like, there's some people who do it. I haven't, to be honest with you. But what I have done is I did buy once in the past. I bought a made account. I'm forgetting what game it was. I think, yeah, I'm forgetting. It's Runes or something. I forgot the name of it, but I bought a made account because I didn't feel like farming. I was screw that. I didn't know what happened to my account. I couldn't log into it no more. And then when I did log into something, and I had like no account. I was like, F you, I'm not doing this again. So I went and bought an account. So that was, you're not supposed to do that, but you know, I was like, screw this, I'm not doing that again. So that's what happened. But watch yourself, guys. If you are going to do something like that, one, watch yourself because you probably get caught eventually when the company figures out that you have like a botted account or you bought illegal funds or something like that. So they may get you. You may have like a legacy character like 2-3 years down the line. The next thing you know, you're banned for life, and that hurts because you don't get the time back. So watch yourself out there, guys. You guys be legendary. Thank you for watching the MMO Show, and I will see you next week. Peace. Appreciate everybody who stops by and watches my channel. So if you'd like to see more of my videos, you can click the top right end card and see more of my videos on the playlist, or you can click the bottom right and subscribe to the channel. Once again, one love and thanks for stopping by. Peace.